All right, welcome to Hot Topics Talk Radio. We are now live. We're 2 minutes behind, of course, because me and Yvonne had some important stuff to talk about.
Yes, catching up. Oh, catch up time.
So I'm hoping everybody is doing well. Again, that's Miss Yvonne Baker. I'm Tony. Chris is out tonight. He's taking care of some flooding in his home. So it's always something with us, right?
Always.
But we do welcome you to the show. Tonight we have something interesting. Hey, Jacqueline.
Hey, Jacqueline.
So tonight we have something interesting to talk about. So this topic tonight actually comes from a strawberry letter, Shirley Strawberry, the strawberry letter on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And
I'm going to stop you from listening to Steve Harvey.
They got some good letters on there. They really do. They really do. And then it keeps, but it keeps you from having to rack your brain about what we're going to talk about.
My brain.
I know. See, I'm thinking of you.
Thank you, cuz. You're just so damn considerate.
I know. God damn it. So it comes on the heel of a strawberry letter, which was sent to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And it was about a 29-year-old woman who was dating or is with a 26-year-old man. She felt concerned because she thought that he was attracted to her, as he's always told her. But he likes to pleasure himself more. So Yvonne has a fly in her house. So she's not tripping out. No, we're not calling the funny farm, nothing like that.
You actually saw that, huh?
Oh my gosh. So the woman was concerned with the fact, and she wanted some advice because he likes to pleasure himself. He doesn't, and he says that he's attracted to her, but he'd rather pleasure himself than find pleasure with his woman. So I'm wondering how we're going to get through tonight's topic. Well, we're going to get through it fine without Chris's smart ass.
I know. He would find something that would contradict what we said.
Oh my God. He said, "Hi, Tony Breedlove. I'm tuned in. Watch your mouth." What? Are you kidding me? Really, Chuck? I don't think so. I don't think
this is perfect for Chuck Love.
Oh, geez, really? So anyway, when now you listened to the recording, right?
I listened to the show.
Okay, so when they got through the letter and they got to the part when Shirley read that he liked pleasuring himself, what was your first thought?
I go, really? Really?
I mean, seriously, because you have to wonder.
I mean, it was. I wasn't surprised. I mean, nothing surprises me on this show. But no, I mean, there are a lot of men that they like that. Yeah.
But if you've got a woman and you say you're attracted to her, then I don't understand.
I think what it is, he was what, 26?
Yeah.
A lot of men, boys, they start out looking at porn, Playboy and all that.
Yeah.
So, and they start pleasuring themselves, and it get to a point where that they like that. But then they don't know how to, once they're older and they're in a relationship with somebody that they are attracted to, they don't know how to tell them what they like.
Mm.
You know, they're in there, and you know they're doing what they do, and you know they're hitting the right spots. That's the same way with women. You know, women pleasure themselves. Yeah, okay, lyric.
I know my dog.
But there are some women that pleasure themselves, and they're in a relationship with someone that they are attracted to. But instead of communicating with their significant others
Hmm.
on, you know, where to go and you know which spot
To
they
hit.
yeah, they find that they can do it better.
But I
And
don't understand how. But you know what? The thing is that I mean I get the fact that sometimes you're a little apprehensive of telling your partner, what it is that helps you along, right? What
right.
you like. I get that. Um, Without getting too personal, I've done that, and the person got mad.
Okay.
So, I mean, not like he was mad, but you can tell that.
His ego, you heard his ego. You busted his bubble because he probably thought he was.
I mean, but I don't understand why that there is a problem. I mean, if the man is telling, if a man tells me, do this, do this, do this, then my whole goal is to make sure that he's pleased.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why it would be an ego buster if I turned around and said something that I liked.
Oh, I thought you meant using, some a different device or something.
No.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about using a toy. No, you know what?
Oh.
I don't know. Some men just can't. They think that they're
Sticking. Really, Chuck? Oh, boy.
hey, watch your mouth, okay? Yeah, like Jacqueline said, his ego got bruised. He was, it's just some men that they don't like to be told what to do.
No, they don't. But it's not that you're trying to tell them what to do. I mean, if the person that you're with, I mean, you should have an open line of communication anyway. If you've gotten to a point where now you're sleeping together, right?
Yeah,
You should
but
be able to talk to your mate.
it still comes down to you telling him how to do his job.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are. If you tell
How?
if you tell him a little to the left and he's like in the middle, he feels like, okay, well, I'm right in the middle.
All right,
What's
Chuck.
that got to do with
I
anything?
know.
If he's right in
Oh,
the middle, he thinks he's getting both sides, left and right. So
right.
tell him, so okay, go to the left a little bit more, and he's like, well, hell, I'm in the middle, and I get in the left too.
Well,
But it may not be big enough to go left and right.
that's where I was trying not to go. It's either left or right. But I don't understand how anybody's ego can get bruised if you are there to please them. That is what I think I have a problem with.
And that's just it. With some men, you're there to please them. Been there, done that.
All right. So give us uh give us your
I
experience.
am not gonna tell you. I don't kiss and tell.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, huh?
Mm,
Sometimes some things I can hold some, but no, you know what? It's like some men think they are just the best lover in the world,
Mm,
but you know they. I don't know really how to say this, but
just
it's
say
just
it.
well, no, I don't really know how to say it. but but some men, you know, it's like they think they're the best lover in the world, but then they fail to realize that it takes women a little bit longer to get where they've gotten to. So once
Yeah.
they had their orgasm, it's like they roll over and like, oh, baby, was as good to you as it was to me.
And you'd be like,
Oh
when
no,
you gonna begin? Oh, it's over?
that's it.
But you know what? But see, that's the whole thing with trying to please someone and pleasure someone, you know? Because I would think that that's the goal. It's not. I one thing I cannot stand is a selfish lover. I
I
can't.
neither can I. I mean, you know what? And I don't think you could have 10 people, and you asked all 10 people, do you mind having a selfish lover? And they'll all say, hell no. I mean, you know, that's something that you're both into the, you know, you're both in it together. You're both in it to win it.
Right.
And you know, it's just, but some people just haven't learned how to. Chuck, would you stop putting these little things up?
So okay. So do you think that, like, I know in this case, this is a young man, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you think in this case, this being a young man, do you think, well, Chuck said earlier that he's probably not attracted to her, even though that in the letter from her, she clearly states that he says he's attracted to her. Do you think he's lying to her?
You know what? He may be attracted to her. I mean, he may be attracted to her, but there's an attraction and then there's a sexual attraction. He's not sexually attracted to her. So he didn't lie and say, no, I'm not attracted. You know, I'm attracted to you. He just didn't go the whole 9 yards and say, I'm attracted to you, but I am not sexually attracted to you.
But then how do you divide that? I mean, is it maybe because she's not performing in the bedroom? Because she never mentioned herself.
No, she didn't mention. She did not mention herself. Um, you know, it's and without her being a little bit more forthcoming on what she in her letter.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say, but it's the thing is that when you're with somebody and they say you ask them if they have a problem, and they are you attracted to me, and they
Mm-hmm.
say yes, but it's just they just not sexually attracted. You're not doing what they really want you to do.
I'm trying to actually find the letter to see if I could play the video itself so other people could hear it. You know what? I didn't even think of doing this. I wasn't planning on doing it. Um, Hang on, I'm trying to find it. Okay, so let's see. Let me see if I can bring it up. We will say. Um, all right. See, now I got to work my trickery here.
You can do it.
You think I can do it?
You can do it.
I hope so. Let's see. I want you guys to be able to hear the audio. All right, so let's see. Uh-oh, wrong one. Sorry. See, you had too much confidence in me. Let's see if you guys can hear it. Come on. You know what I hate about iHeart?
What?
It has what do you call them? Those ads in it.
Oh, those pop-ups?
Yeah, I can't stand those ads.
I would
See what I mean?
buy the story that she fell off.
Hurts the whole town. Listen to Hell and Gone. That's H. Hurts a lot of people. Hurts the whole town. Listen.
On tight, we got it for you. Here it is.
Here we go.
The strawberry letter.
Subject, he prefers himself over me. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm 29 and my boyfriend has me really confused. He's 3 years younger than me and we just started having sex, or at least we try to have sex. The problem is he gets really nervous, and when he's nervous, you know what does not work.
No, I don't.
I don't want to get graphic, so I hope you get the picture. So even though he says he's really into me and he wants to please me, he cannot perform. He told me that he is more comfortable taking care of business on his own, and he's been doing it that way for years. All of my girlfriends tell me that this is not normal, and their boyfriends love to have sex. My boyfriend says he does not want to lose me, so we should stay together and enjoy being together, but take care of our sexual needs separately. Boy, what? What? Does that mean he wants me to cheat? I'm so confused. Uncle Steve, do you have any advice to help my man to calm down before sex? I don't want him to be embarrassed, but I feel like he should at least try a few different things so he can perform. We're both late bloomers, so I'm totally new to this too, and I am willing to take it slowly for him. Please help me fix this. Wow.
There's the problem, right?
Young, but yes, you're right. There's
the problem right there.
relatively young.
29.
So, you know,
They are both new to this. He has been watching porn and masturbating, and she was a virgin. So she don't know what she's doing. So no, he's not sexually attracted to her.
well, Chuck said that he's not attracted to her. Period.
Well, you know what? If he had said, if he had told her that okay. I'm reading what Jacqueline said. But if he had told her that instead of telling her that they go on with their relationship but please themselves, if he wasn't attracted to her at all, he wouldn't have said that. I think it's just that they're both new to sex. They don't neither one
So
of
they're
them.
fumbling around in the bedroom, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
But he knows, but he said that he's been doing it for years.
for years.
So
And that's what I said in the beginning. He has been looking at porn, watching these X-rated movies, Playboy, and that's all he really knows. And then when it comes time to actually do, he don't really know how. What he should have been doing was watching more of what to do on those tapes or videos or whatever he was
or
watching.
instead of joining in remotely
Yeah,
via
exactly.
satellite. But you know what? I found it interesting because Brian he said that, he might have some issues that he might need to have checked. But I'm thinking this is a young guy. Young guys don't normally have erectile dysfunction issues, do they?
If he's nervous, he would, wouldn't he?
I guess.
I don't know.
Because Brian says, and he watches too much porn.
Yeah, that could be the case too.
Is it really a case of watching too much porn? Is that possible?
You asking Brian? Because I know you're not asking.
Yeah, I'm asking Brian. And then you know what, Brian? I actually put the link up there because I want you to join us on camera. Either you or Chuck. I want you to join us on camera.
I don't know about Chuck.
Why?
Huh?
Chuck, I know Chuck is out there. He might say some stuff and I have to cut him off. Let's see. He says, some do, but not me though.
Yeah,
why
right.
would you even admit it though, Chuck? on a live show. No one would admit that, but Brian says it could be a medical issue. But
oh no, I think like you said, he's too young to have those kind of conditions. I mean, I don't know if porn could be dangerous, really.
Hey, you can put your eye out. Or you could go blind. Oh my God. Oh, Jacqueline said he could be attracted to another man.
Oh,
she's not his favorite. How about it?
You might hear something there, Jacqueline.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I'm inviting Chuck Love to join us on camera. Brian said he can't tonight.
Come on, Chuck.
So Chuck, I have already posted the link. Let me go back up and let me find it again. And stop laughing at us. We you know what? We're actually a serious team here.
Exactly.
And all they're doing is laughing at us, Yvonne. Look, I can't even find the damn link anymore. Oh, there it is. So, Chuck, there's the link. I'm going to leave it up for a minute so that you could possibly even copy the link and put it in another browser and get on camera with us. Because this is why I was hoping Chris was going to be on, because he's a guy and we could have asked questions.
Yeah, he's about that guy's age.
Yeah. He looks about his age.
Yeah.
So I want to know the real.
I don't know. Chris already got 2 kids, so he ain't got no problem.
No, he's not throwing it in a sock.
No.
Oh my gosh. But it's not even just young men who are having this problem. It's really not. It is, I think, older men, because I think when they start to get older, in our age group,
I did.
there are issues.
I learned before a lot of times it has to do with medical issues, but there are sometimes, because if they don't use it, it's hard for them to.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you don't use it, you lose it.
Well, it's a muscle, Tony. Don't you know if you don't use your muscles, they deflate? Yeah. Hold your arms up. No.
No. Chuck said that's a lie.
Oh, it's not a muscle?
It is a muscle, isn't it?
And if you don't use that muscle, it's just it you can't use it. It's hard to get it to perform. I don't know. I don't have that muscle.
I know, that's what I'm
My
trying to get a
muscles
guy. I'm trying to get a guy on here so we can ask questions. Oh,
scared. Chuck is scared.
I know it. And Brian, of all people, you know he's scared because he watches us all the time. So Brian says, believe it or not, I have heard more younger men having problems down there. Really?
Actually, you know what? And it could be the type of medication they take. You know, maybe they smoke too much weed.
Yeah, that could be because everybody's smoking weed nowadays.
Yes, they are. I've been driving down the street and I smell weed. And it's not even legal here.
OMG. OMG. Okay, so, oh Lord. So Little Roy Jr. just joined us, and I'm always embarrassed when I have younger people on the show. And I know he's a grown man. Huh?
How old is he?
21, 20.
Oh.
But I'm like, now I'm embarrassed. Junior,
why?
You don't need to listen to this show.
He's a grown man. He's a grown ass man.
But the thing is that, like, okay, he's my cousin and I'm like Auntie Tony, right? So would you want your auntie?
It's the same way I feel when my kids are on the show. I don't want to say
Junior, I don't know if you should be watching tonight's show. I don't want your dad to come mad at me. Huh?
I told him it was X-rated.
It is X-rated. I should put up an explicit. So Chuck is saying he's having a hard time copying the link. Okay, so I'm going to put the link back up. Okay. And if you can just type it out in your browser, then I'm sure you'll be able to get on. Okay. I think that's how Jacqueline has to do it because she's been on with us a couple of times. I want to get somebody else on here too. But I'll leave that up. Just copy it. https:// StreamYard.com DC52IGPJ6I. Huh?
Don't forget the backslash after .com.
Oh, .com / Oh God. Let's see. What hits you in the face, Brian? I'm trying to leave the link up there so Chuck can get on. Oh my gosh. Let's see. It's the blood flow that gets it where it needs to be. Thank you, Dana.
And that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, you just said it was a muscle, and if you don't lose it.
And if you don't use the muscle, and no blood is flowing through that muscle like it's supposed to. All you have to do is go to pee.
Oh my God. What's up, Michelle MJ? Gosh, I haven't seen you in a long time. Oh my gosh. How have you been? We need to catch up. Okay, so Chuck, I got to take that link down. So this is a long one. So Michelle says, I think it boils down to just practice. He has more practice dealing with himself without any pressure of performance. Likewise, there are some men who can't please themselves because they never practiced at it. All right. So practice makes perfect.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Oh my gosh. What about the weed smell? Huh?
Huh?
What, Brian? Oh, geez. So let me ask you this question, Yvonne, because see, we're two women here. We're talking about men's dysfunctions.
Yeah.
Hi, Tracy Ladette. So we're talking about men's dysfunctions, right? But what about women's dysfunctions? Do you think that women have the same issue if they're watching too much porn? They'd rather satisfy themselves because they know where the spot is.
Yeah.
So do you think they would rather do themselves than their partner?
Yes.
That was a short answer.
Well, it's like you have something like your friend that you was telling, okay, to the left, and he got offended.
It wasn't necessarily like to the left.
Well, I'm just using that as an example.
Oh, okay.
What you told him. I wasn't there, so
thank God.
I don't like why. But it's like, okay, I forgot where I was going with that.
Well, like I was talking about when I asked for a certain something, or
but we women know. I mean, we watch a lot. Well, no, I don't watch. Women do watch porn. I used to watch porn. I did. And
I don't think it's anything wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with watching porn.
If that's what gets you going.
Yeah. But, but there's some women, they prefer to do the toys than have to deal with trying to tell the man, okay, well, go to the left. Because of the offense. And then some men, they just don't know how to do it. So,
but
once they're done, they're done, and there's no getting it back up again until 2-3 days later. So okay, I'm exaggerating, but okay. But what I'm saying is, we don't want to be left there, and we're still,
ready to go.
Yeah, and he's over there snoring.
I know that would piss me off.
Yeah, girl, I've been pissed off a few times. But like I said, sometimes it takes a woman a little bit longer to reach that point, have that orgasm, than it does a man. I mean, some women, they can have them like bam, 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 bam. I ain't the one.
Oh.
But I'm a bam.
And that's it?
Bam.
Really?
And maybe a bam.
Oh, man. You've been cheated.
Even just having that one bam, that first bam. I mean, he ain't there long enough. He's like a couple of strokes and it's over.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
I almost feel like crying.
Well, don't cry for me.
Hearing that.
But I mean, that's what you
get distracted by the comments.
Yeah.
So Tracy says, I'd rather do my partner. She means the world to me, and she's 10 years older than I am. I have a piece of heaven. Older women know they shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Chuck, leave me alone. You talking about me? He said, who's a piece of work? Who?
He's talking about.
He must be talking to you.
He's talking to you. He don't.
No,
know.
he ain't talking to me. No, he's not. He's not.
But, okay.
Stop reading.
I can't help it. Okay, so, but anyway, yeah. It's some men just don't know how to perform. They really don't. Or they, you know, it's itty bitty and they just can't. Itty bitty.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry again. Oh, see, Chuck said he was talking about you.
What?
You a piece of work. Uh-huh.
Well,
but see, again, that takes me back to what I said in the beginning, is that I can't understand why someone's ego would be so shattered if you are supposed to be sharing something so sacred and so special. And if you want to learn your partner's body and what pleases them,
the male ego.
But the ego shouldn't be in the bedroom if you're trying to please each other.
You know what? So, once upon a time, a long time ago, this brother, I mean,
I can't wait to hear this. You know that, right?
Well, but this brother used to follow me everywhere I go. He was there, and he was like, "Yvonne, you need to let me hit that." And that's not what he said, but you know, okay. And I'm like, no, I don't like you like that. So after a few months, we all went out to drink, and he started talking, whispering in my ear, and started talking. You know what alcohol do to you, you know. So he was telling me, "Girl, I have you climbing the wall." And, you know, I have been celibate for about a month or two. So I'm like, all right, man, come on, let's do this. So we went to the Lenham. That's what they used to call them, the Lenham. I'm telling you, he was in and it was over. I said, what the hell was that?
Did you say that?
Yes.
Oh,
he
really?
Was like, baby, I've been anticipating this for so long. It just, I mean, I was just right on the edge. So I'm like, I'm waiting and waiting. I'm, you know, trying to get him like up a little bit. I let him rest a little bit because I mean, you know, that one orgasm was just pouring him out. Never did happen again.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, you know, and every time I saw him after that, I went the other way.
Because I'm sure he was probably embarrassed.
Well, he shouldn't have been bragging. But it's the male. Men think they are such great lovers. I'm not talking about you guys on the show.
Yeah, we are.
If you fit, you can wear it. But yeah, it's. But instead, it's like they let us down.
So
we let them down too.
So don't get offended, but Chuck says that's your problem. Laugh my ass off, not getting enough.
Huh?
Saying you're not getting enough.
Who said that?
Chuck.
No, why
Chuck can be in trouble. That? I don't know, but you know what? I want him to get on camera because we gonna let him have it.
Because I don't think Chuck know me.
Obviously not. Okay, so let's kind of kind of switch a little bit because we have about 15 minutes left, right?
Okay.
So erectile dysfunction in older gentlemen. I keep hearing like older men will say, I'm never going to take those little blue pills. I'm never going to, depend on a drug to help me perform. Do you think that when they say that, they're being a letdown to the women that they're with? Are they depriving the women?
You know what, man? I have. They don't. I mean, it's. So,
Another story.
but no, you know what? It's not like that anymore. Men are more apt to take whatever's necessary to get an erection if they're having that issue. But you know, it's a medical thing, really, because sometimes it has to do with the high blood pressure, hypertension, stress. Now, I did, you know. So my ex, he had ED. So what happened was, you know, so you know, he was using all kind of stuff. He was using the what's that, Celebrix? No, it's not.
Shit, we got Chuck.
They had he used the shot. Well, he used the shot before.
Really?
Hang on,
Chan.
Chuck. Wait a minute. She's telling a story. Hang on.
Okay,
I'm like all
I'm gonna be
into it.
respectful. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna let her finish.
So go ahead, Yvonne.
So, but you know, the thing is that he went to a physician, and the doctor told him, he's like,
Turn your volume down, Chuck.
Oh, I got two phones. My bad.
Oh, so the doctor told him that, you know, he was you know, it was due to him being stressed out because he worked so much. So he gave him all these different pills except for the blue pill. And but the more we had sex, the longer he lasted. Because the doctor did tell him, if you don't use it, you're not having sex enough. So when you do have sex, it's
I'm not even.
I heard a word he said. But the more we had sex, the longer he lasted.
Wow. All right, Chuck. So we got about 10 minutes. Now, you were talking all this hoorah in the chat room.
And turn your volume up so I can hear you.
See,
you can't hear him?
Yvonne, I
him?
like Yvonne. She's funny because she's kind of like low-key bully, but whatever. So anyway,
what did he say?
What you were saying?
Wait a minute, Yvonne. I want you to go out and come back in so you can hear him. So while we wait for Yvonne to come back. So everybody, this is Chuck Love. He was in our chat room. He follows us and listens to the show quite often. So this is the first time he's been on. And we want to welcome.
I wish Chris was here because Chris is my boy. So is Richard. Richard on vacation right now.
Yeah.
I hear you now.
So he was just saying, I was just welcoming him to the show, but he's a friend of Richard and Chris's.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi.
But you didn't hear what he said.
No, I did not.
So Chuck.
Okay. What I was saying was Yvonne had a valid point. It does, like, blood pressure. If you're not exercising and not getting your regimen in, that does have an effect on your performance. Also, you have to have a healthy diet as an older man. I'm talking from an older man perspective.
How old are you?
Probably older than both of y'all. Well, maybe not Yvonne, but no, I'm just.
All right.
I'm 47.
Oh shit, you a baby.
You are.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, you're not older than either one of us. Not by a long shot.
Really?
So what? Well, see, that's why y'all older women like younger guys. So anyway,
Not necessarily.
I
Makes you think older
I
women.
guess the older guys ain't doing it for y'all because they the ones that's having issues down there. Like what? Is that the hot topic?
Well, we didn't say all
I'm
of
just
them was
saying. I'm
having
just saying.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily, because there are some older men who can perform. Some of them don't necessarily need enhancement drugs or anything like that. Then there are some who do. Those are the ones that that really aren't either taking care of themselves or they have health issues, like you were just saying.
Yes.
Okay. But he called you a low-key bully.
Yeah.
A low-key bully?
Okay, then high key bully. How about that?
Why would that have to be any bully?
You are like, well, that was because y'all said y'all was gonna team up on me, so I was just like, hold on, let me not step on the landmine.
So Chuck, let me ask you this question. So is there anything in that, I'm trying to look at the clock. So is there anything in that strawberry letter that kind of like, hits more home for you than?
No, for me, I've been in a relationship where the sex wasn't satisfying.
So if it's not satisfying, then what do you do?
Then you move forward.
Okay,
the thing about sex is you're trying to get something out of it, right? Which is the orgasm, right? That's the purpose of sex. Is the right. So if you're not getting it, why stay with it? Why lay with it?
To her?
Move forward.
Were you attracted to her anyway?
See, that's why I said what I said. Like, you could be attracted to someone, but doesn't mean the sex is good, right?
Yeah, and that's what I said about the letter. He may have been attracted to her, but I want to go back to know why am I a bully?
For the most part, men are sexual. Men are sexual beings. We're attracted to sex. Like women always like, oh, you men are dogs and da. Guess what? That's not necessarily the case, but if the sex is not good, you're not good. Right?
Huh? No. That doesn't mean that the person is not a good person. It just
I'm just saying if it's whack, it's whack. It's not. If you're not being sexually satisfied, why are you even in a relationship with that person?
Okay, so let me ask you this question though. So is it that you leave the person? Is that all it is to that person? Is whether or not you have satisfaction sexually from this person? Do you leave them just because of the sex?
Well, he just said he did.
Basically, that's what you're going to end up doing anyway because you're not being sexually satisfied. So you're looking for something else. So then now there's cheating involved in everything else. If you understand that, does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you're not sexually satisfied, what do? You move forward and you look for something else.
Well, that's for a single person, right?
Well,
but what if you're in a marriage? Are you married?
No.
Okay. So what if you were in a marriage and say something medically had gone wrong? you know, that caused you or your wife to not be
Functional.
functional in whatever way that there is? Do you just walk out on the marriage?
That's a whole different avenue you walking down now. A marriage and a relationship. No, a marriage. If you're dating, that's different. But marriage is something that you took vows before God, so you got to kind of stick in there.
Okay, so let me ask you this: long-term
So-
relationship. Do you walk out?
That's
Well, I don't think
that's like a
long-term relationship.
kind of like case by case thing. Like, I really don't have an answer for that one.
Okay, so now let's get back to the fact why Yvonne is a bully.
Yes, please.
You laughing because you know it's true. She knows she got that look. She even got that little low key senator smile on her face, like I am a bully, though.
No, I'm not.
Like, look, you can't even hide it. It's all in your face.
How am I a bully?
How is she a bully?
Oh man, he must don't know me. I'm getting to know you.
Well, that's not
being a bully.
That's
no, it's cool. Hey,
I mean,
I'm just making an assumption. That's it.
Okay,
And
so
I feel like it's
your assumption
true.
is I'm a bully. I'm the nicest person you could ever meet.
You would like to believe that, huh? I'm messing with you.
So I'm going to go to some of the comments here. I think Nicholas was reading, or he had heard the recording of the Strawberry Letter, but he said that to the gentleman that they were referring to in the letter, he said he must be, looks like on the down low or something, if he likes to just pleasure himself and gets nervous when it's time for sex. Do you think that's true?
That could be what it was. Because, I mean, let's face it, you have an attractive woman next to you and you can't perform?
Well, Chuck just said that it doesn't matter if she is attractive or not. Basically, that's what he was saying.
Well, yeah, that's what he said. Yep.
I mean,
well, you know what? No, he didn't say that. He said that
every woman is different. So you like, I know. Are we X-rated? We PG up in here or what?
This is our show, so we can say it the way
Okay,
we
well, like, okay, so sometimes you run across a woman and the sex is phenomenal, like mind-blowing, and then sometimes you run across a woman and it's like, I'm good on that.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. So what makes it where you say, I'm good on that?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain since you're like not a.
Wait a minute. Okay.
See, if you was a guy, it'd be like I could say, "Hey, you ever like, yeah, dude, like, yeah, but like, just
if she just lay there like a bump on the log."
Yeah, like a
wet fish,
like what they used to say in high school, a dead F. Like, yeah, like.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like,
so that's what makes the sex bad.
Like, no
not participating.
That I don't know about. I'm gonna speak for myself, but I like the active woman. I like the whole moaning and groaning and all that. You know what I mean?
So you like the vocal part of it.
I mean, I like it all, but you don't want nobody to just lay there and like, you like, damn, am I You think you doing like Yvonne said, oh, men think they the best lovers. Cause you think you be like, yeah, I'm up, and then you like, and then yeah, and then she just like laying there, and you like, now you started second guessing yourself, like, man, like for real, like serious. Like y'all laughing, but it's real. I don't think I'm the king of the world, right? And she just laying there like, mm-hmm. We just hurry up and finish, or like, then like, well, I'm like Bernie Mac. You better get yours because I'm damn sure gonna get mine. So forget it.
So where you think you putting in work, right? Well, where you should have been like punching a clock. Okay, you putting in work.
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
Hang on.
First of all, when I come for you, I'm packing a lunch and some Gatorade. Okay. All right, it's a job.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you something. So if you putting in the work, and if she just laying there, do you think that maybe you're the problem?
I just kind of like, is you like, I'm thinking I'm doing like
major work,
and like I'm not, but I know that I do major work, but like, no, you don't. I don't know what's going on here.
You a mess, Chuck.
And then you're gonna have a brother all on like. Now I'm underperforming because I'm on soft status because you ain't feeling it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Chuck, you a mess.
Y'all laughing because it happened to y'all before us.
Hey, no. No, but thanks, Chuck. We really appreciate it. We had fun with you. A lot of fun with you. You got to come back on when Chris comes back.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get at Chris. I ain't talked to him in a minute.
Yeah, you got to come on back. But
let him know I was there.
We have run out of time. We have run out of time. Chuck, thank you so much. We really did it.
Yeah. Oh. Yep. Okay then.
Who was that?
I
don't know either. I just like whatever. I like on camera. Hey, I'm on TV. No, just like
you're a mess. All right, Chuck. You take it easy, okay?
All right. Thanks. Y'all do the same.
You too. Take
care.
Right. Chuck is too much.
Watch me now. I'm a bully.
Brr, I'm scared. Oh my God, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. But we have come at that time. We have run out of time, and it's time for us to get out of here. Any last words?
Thank you all for joining us again tonight. We appreciate it.
Oh my God.
Love you.
So I just want to give a quick one. Huh?
And I'm not a bully.
So I want to give a quick once over on some shout outs. Thank you, Ms. Jacqueline. And of course, thanks, Chuck, for joining in with us on the last few minutes. Also, thank you to Mr. Brian Chacon, all the way from Philadelphia, for joining in. Also, we had joining us tonight, who else? I'm trying to go through it. Cousin Roy Palmer. We call him Junior. I don't know. He better not go back and tell his daddy or his mama nothing. I got to call him tomorrow and try and put a gag order on him. I swear. So I love you, cousin Junior. Also, thank you for joining in. Who was that? MJ, beautiful woman, film, television, all of that. So thanks for joining in. We got to get together, Miss MJ, real soon. We got to chop it up. I haven't talked to you in a long time. Also, let's see, Tracy Ledette. Thank you for joining us tonight, Tracy. It was good to see you. Also, who was in here? I'm trying to go down the line. Nicholas. It's good to see you, Nicholas, as well. Thanks for joining in. And I can't remember who else was it. It was somebody else. I'm missing. I know I'm missing.
You're missing Jackie.
I said
Jacqueline.
Miss Jacqueline.
Oh, you said Jacqueline?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All the time. We thank Miss Jacqueline. But it was good to have you guys on and joining us in tonight's show. So I'm really hoping that you did enjoy it. You know, it's all about fun on Hot Topics. We do hit on some of the current events when we can. There's nothing really worth talking about. So we talk about sex.
That's a good topic.
So thank you again for joining in. Make sure that you follow us here on Facebook so that you can get all the updates on the shows and even send your show ideas. Head on over to our website at hottopicstalkradio.com so that you can catch up on past shows, as well as finding us on YouTube under Hot Topics Talk Radio Network. This has been fun. We have missed Chris. We hope that he got everything all dried up at his home, taking care of some flood issues. And if that's all that we've got, Miss Yvonne, that's it, right?
That's it. But when you send in your topic ideas, we touch on everything. So don't just have to be sex. It doesn't have to be relationships. It don't have to be anything dirty. Whatever you feel like talking about, bring it.
Yeah, bring it. She scared me.
That's why I'm a bully.
Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. So we do really, really thank you once again. Thank you for your continued support throughout the years. Make sure that you have a wonderful rest of your week and a fantastic weekend. We will see you back here at the top of the week with Real World News TV with Chair Ann Tappan, Reggie Kearney, and Derek Terry. Also, and then returning next week, as we always do on every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 10 o'clock Central, and 11 o'clock on the East Coast. You've been listening to Hot Topics Talk Radio TV. We will see you back here next week. All right.
See ya. Love you guys.
Love you.